All right, guys, welcome back to Our World Outdoors. So today I want to talk about the Lanshan Pro 1 and how the company, factory, sellers are starting to say that we need to seal these tents. That was kind of expected. We all kind of knew that was going to come. If you guys have been watching our channel for any time at all, you know pretty much every tent we own gets a treatment every year. And unfortunately, some tents that I'd like to retire to replace with newer, cooler tents won't die because of it. One of the main reasons our tents last so long is because we seal with a UV protectorant silicone spray. You can get this can in the camping section of Walmart or online. It's like $6 or $7. It does like maybe 2 or 3 tents, doing 2 applications per tent. So basically 6 sprays is what I like to call it, depending upon how big your tent is. I usually tell people when you buy these, only plan on getting 4 sprays, because the first couple times you do it, you're gonna have a lot of overspray learning to use it. Now that said, this is my wife's Lanshan Pro 1, and all of us that kind of have these tents are kind of starting to see that they're seeping at the seams. I know my buddy Justin was out in a rainstorm with his, and it definitely had to be seeping at the seams. But she's done an overnight in this and had some condensation, but we noticed that the condensation, most of it was more towards the seam area. Now you would think with the way it's designed, okay, maybe the water's just traveling down the seams, but I think it's more leaching through the stitching. I know they had to use a hybrid thread in order to connect the pieces of the silicone impregnated fabric. So I'm thinking those are more absorbent, and that's why they're telling us to seam them. So in the 3FUL Gear YouTube channel, they actually did it by hand sealing it. Everything we do with this spray. Done. You know, it gets in, does a good job. It's never failed us, plus it adds the UV protection. Now, normally I spray the whole tent. This is silicone impregnated fabric. I don't really feel the need to, at least not on the initial spray. Next year I may spray the whole thing, but this time I'm just gonna hit the shot points and the stitching edge. So we're gonna go look at a few of those, then I'm gonna show you how I spray it. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start at the top and we're gonna spray all the way around. Then we're gonna spray all of the seams, all the way around the tent, making sure that we do a good job of getting all the way around the shot points, all right? And all the way around the tie outs, everywhere. Taking a lot of time to hit these, spraying from both sides, all the way up and down. Spraying all the way around the shot points everywhere, okay? Now this is important. You definitely want to get it because these are stitched through. So you want to make sure you're getting down in there. So let's get started. I'll set you up on a time lapse so it doesn't take forever. And you can watch me spray the first round on this tent. So before I spray, I do want to let you know that this stuff works best if you do it at temperatures above 55 degrees. It's 50 degrees today with a light breeze. That'll help it dry. I will spray it. Wait an hour to 2 hours, spray it again, basically leave it on and let it sit overnight. Let it dry completely the next day out in the sun because it's supposed to be 50 again, and then we will hang it up in our bathroom and let it dry. If you're gonna do this with the hand style, you can actually spread this out on your dining room table and do it hand style if you wanted to. Let's get started. So as you can see, I sprayed pretty much the whole tent down. Once I got started, it was just easier to spray the whole thing down. I'm gonna have to go get my other can to do my second coat that I got on the shelf in there. Finish that can off, spraying the whole thing down. I'm just one of them people that once I get started, I might as well just do the whole thing. But when full-blown summer comes, it'll probably get another treatment, honestly. Because we treat all of our tents at once with permethrin and the water coat sealant. So it's kind of one of those things. You just end up treating everything over and over. Once a year we treat with permethrin usually, and at the same time we just go ahead and spray down our waterproofing, and it also gives us UV protection. So if you haven't already, please think about going down, hitting the subscribe button and the notifications. That way you guys get alerts every time we put up a new video. And I hope you enjoyed the content. Don't sleep on these Lanshan 1 Pros. I'm telling you, these tents are awesome. And I can't wait to take it out this summer. I just have to get it away from my wife because she keeps telling me it's her tent and she's not gonna let me use it. But you guys can bet I will end up stealing that thing and taking it out. So until next time, I'm Tony. Thanks for watching us here at Our World Outdoors, and we'll see you up the trail.